A very good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Am I audible, everyone? Okay. How are you, everyone? Fine. All okay? So yesterday we have covered for Python, and can you just confirm any doubts in that topic? Yes. नहीं नहीं मैं तो भेज रहा हूँ एक सिर्फ लिंक भेज रहा हूँ हम्म. So any doubts from yesterday topic? Comfortable like how we started and how we have integrated with the collab to download the Python file and then work on it. So yesterday we have done for, I'm doing the same steps what we have done yesterday, how to link the Google Colab. Okay. So for that we have to open the GitHub on which my particular file is present. So GitHub link will be already provided in the WhatsApp group. You can also check for that. And if you just cross check as you check for the YouTube channel, there also we're providing the GitHub link. Shortly after this live, it will be copied and pasted over there. So this is the GitHub. And even if you don't know the link, please find it easy. You can just write down the code scholar GitHub in this way. The code scholar GitHub. They have my, it's a company name is the code scholar. So once you enter it, you're going to find the particular page for that. Okay. But here I'm just copying and getting from the link. And this is the Python file on which we will be all working. And here it is. So here what the company has done, they have already provided in and out of every explanation for the data types. अंदर कौन कौन से data types है उसका explanation दे दिया उन्होंने. So what after that explanation, what I will be doing here just to guide with that, how to write the other data types, how to now today as per today's topic, I'll be more and more focusing on how to write the list, your tuples, sets and dictionary. What are these? After that, we will be starting with our if else and for loop. The conditional statements, they are also mandatory. So once you have copied it, copy the whole link and go to your Google Colab. Search Google Colab on normal browser. Go to this collaboratory page, and after that, the page will show something like this. These information. You have to select GitHub as you are getting the file from the Code Scholar main page. So it's a GitHub section, and then you have to provide the link. Okay, and after that, this basics one is the one which I will be using. So just wait for 1 or 2 minutes before everything gets start up. And here it is. So it has started. Now here I will be working on the different ones about the data types and about all of them. So yesterday we have done on, let's explain to all of you what we have done. Okay. Hmm. So, so I've started the whiteboard. Let us share the whiteboard with all of you. Here it is. So we have done yesterday about the Python, which Python you can use. So I've compared all of them. I'm using Google Colab here to work for it. And then we have discussed what are variables, how we have defined like everything in the Python is the object, your string, list, tuples, all of them, and how to write it. That we have also covered. That was the, I think, last topic. And in the first data type, what we have done, how to go for the string and how to analyze whether the user is present integer or float. By default, the Python will understand that you are writing string, integer, float, or boolean. How it will understand, by you can cross confirm by the type function, which is a inbuilt Python function to check what is the data type. And here write down the variable name. So for example, if I say a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20.5, and if I check for the type of a, it will be integer. Type of b, it will be float. So this we have done. So only the basics and little bit of arithmetic operations what we have done. So arithmetic is like only comparing two numbers, and how to print. Print also we have done it. Now the next topic comes if you would like to typecast something. Typecast means changing the data type of one variable to another variable. So एक वेरिएबल से दूसरे वेरिएबल से कैसे ट्रांसफर करना है वो देख लेते हैं. So again the same page, copy of one Python basic, that will be also your page. If you would like to save it in your Google Drive, go to open and click save here and save a copy in Drive. This will save the copy in your Google Drive. And if you would like to have this copy to your local system, that is आपको ये अपने लैपटॉप में सेव करना है, go to file and then download as ipynb, which is iron python notebook file, and then python file. Now how to change one data type to another. For example, if I write something as name as, or let's say not name, I just write num1 is equal to, in strings I'm writing it as 100. So as of now my data type of num is integer, Run anyway. Yeah. So firstly, you have to wait for very first line because it will be linking to your Google with the internet connection. Once it has been done successful, now you will be working on their server, and they will provide you specific different RAM and hard disk. And you can cross check by going on the top right side. Here is the RAM and here is the hard disk what they are given. So they are providing around 12.6 GB of RAM, and that is also GPU, not your normal RAM. And the hard disk that is provided is around 107 GB. So it is more than enough to work for. And since you are using a free version, so I think in a weekly 4 hours to 6 hours you can use maximum. So type num1 I have taken. So my mistake over here. So type of num1 will be a string. If you would like to change it, you can simply write that now my num1 is equal to integer of that 100. बस आपको जो भी कन्वर्ट करना है उसको ब्रैकेट में डाल के बाहर फंक्शन का नाम लिख दो. फॉर मी आई एम कन्वर्टिंग दिस 100 डबल कोट्स में जो स्ट्रिंग लिखा है दैट स्ट्रिंग 100 टू इंटीजर. नाउ इफ आई चेक प्रिंट टाइप ऑफ num1. So first it was string. Now after typecasting it has been changed to integer. Similarly, if you think like you have a number and you would like to change it to string, I have number 2 is equal to 20.5. So print type num2. Now I would like to change it to string. So I can say string 1 is equal to str. That is changing the data type of floating point num2 to string 1, and just print the type of it to confirm whether it has been done or not. Type, and you can write down string 1. That's it. So first it was float, and now it has been changed to str, which stands for string. So this is how you can change the data type of one variable to another. Is this clear? Okay. So just the basics I'm covering, because a lot of things you will see in the file itself. You just have to go and scroll down. Multiple operations we have done. Now I'm going to the next topic. You have analyzed how to get the strings, how to get the numbers. You have checked how to check the type of the variable by using this type function. How to change the data type of one variable to another variable. Int to float, string to integer, float to string. All these things are feasible. So वो आप कर लेना अब एक बार. And if you have anything problem, you can always connect in the YouTube. We will be in touch with you. You can write in the comment section. We will revert back to you. The next topic that comes is now you have understood this one. So going a little bit further, because we have to cover machine learning also, how to work with the strings. So if I write string, let's say I'm just writing it as main string or simple thing, string name. I think that would be easier. Hello everyone. And the string can be written in a pair of single quotes or a pair of double quotes. And print the string name just for the purpose of displaying on the output screen. String name. Done. And it will be displayed. So you can perform certain other actions. These actions are common till the data science. These actions, what we are going to discuss, are common till the data science. For example, what is the length of the string? How many characters are present in that inside the string? So same operation, what I am writing, you can apply on each data type. For string, it will tell total number of characters. In list, it will tell total number of elements. In a data set, it will tell total number of columns. And that we will discuss tomorrow. So string, and we can check length, print, length is equal to len. Len is a function, and in that, in the middle, you have to write string name. Here it is. And now after this, there are 13 characters including space. In hello everyone, hello is 5 characters, and everyone is it's not everyone I have written. Everyone. Yeah. So count all the elements. There are total 14 characters, where 13 are alphabets and one is the space. Space is also counted as a character. Next thing that we have till common in data frame is the concatenation. So for concatenation we use concat. This means uh, adding one string to another, just writing it simultaneously. So we use plus operator. So I can write down print hey, and after plus Python. That's it. So you can see both the words will be merged. Hey Python. And if you include some other characters also between that, if I also write something as here dollar space dollar space, so you can see here that will be inserted middle. So it is a merging operation. So concatenation is very similar to your Excel file also. You can refer to it. It is just merging different words simultaneously. That is the function. And you also have the slicing operation. Slicing is very important here. Slicing means getting a chunk of characters from the string. Getting a chunk of characters from the string. And for that we used to write, the syntax is your string name, and in the square brackets you have to tell me the start, end, and step size. So this is the correct syntax for it. Going with the examples, I have my string name as hello everyone. I would to start from the 0th position. In Python, the index starts from the 0th position, and in that index I would like to now have a couple of characters. So I can write down string name. In the square bracket it has to start from 0, go till 10, and a step size of 1. So let's see what it displays. So it is displaying hello ever. It started from 0 and ended at actual me. It's the end what you refer here. It started from 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 10 characters that it has occupied. The last one, where you can see here it has written 10, this is not included. It just defines that this is the upper range, but the end follows the logic less. It follows the logic of less, not less than equal to. So that's why we have got the string from hello to ever. And you can count from here also. Hello is itself 5 characters, and then space 6 character, ever these 4 characters. So total 10 I am having over here. And step size of 1. This means like it started from H. So once it started from H, it added 1 here. The step size of 1 was added. So 0 plus 1 was done. Then after that again another 0 plus 1 plus 1 was there because of the step size. If I change the step size now, if I write the step size as 2 here, so this means it will again go from 0 to 9, but with a step size of 2. So this means after that 0 plus 2 will be done, and every second character will be taken up. So just check it out what happens here. Print your string name and coming from this to this. So now it is HLO capital E. And you can again go above little bit and check it out with this syntax. So at zeroth position, it is capital H. Then after having a step set of 2, 0 plus 2 is string of second character, which is L. This is first L. Then again 0 plus 2 plus 2, 4, and it 0 was popped out. So this is how you can actually include the step size here also. So I have missed one point also here before I switch to slicing. Indexing. This means displaying a character at index value. So if I write something as print string name, and I would like to check for the string name, let's say fourth character I would like to check. So in the square bracket, past 3 here. This means I'm trying to display the fourth character. 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the fourth character I'm trying to display. And that fourth character in string name is L. Just see here. Actually, L is looking like adjust dash here. You can change it to, I'm writing just 6 here now. So 6 is capital E, which is for start everyone. Hello, and H, small e, L, and then again L. The second L was my fourth character. Then O, space, and E. That was the sixth as per the position. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Capital E was taken. So this is how I have displayed the character at the specified position. So this slicing was just a head of it, that now we are getting a multiple characters with respect to the positions. So I'm just passing the position number here, 0 to 10, and now I think you will be able to link it up how it is getting the characters over here. Okay. Okay, great. Any doubts here? Screen not clear. Is it blurred? I think I would suggest while you're watching the YouTube video, there is on the settings button. Just choose for the 720 pixel. It's a live, so it just depends on internet connectivity. So I think maybe you are being given a resolution of 240 or 360 as per that. So please change it to 720 if you have good bandwidth. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this was all is explained also in this notebook. If you have copied the notebook from the GitHub, from this GitHub channel, just copy this particular notebook and open it somewhere. Or you can also, if you don't want to work on Google Colab, what you can do, go to file, download it as the Python notebook, and then you are good to go and work on the Jupyter notebooks for that. Or you can download in python.py. If you have PyCharm or Spider, so that .py extension, you can work with that. So we have made this file so that everyone is on the same page and they can equally contribute. So here the next part now comes is understanding what are the different other types of data types. In string, of course, you have a lot of information available. So I'm just giving you a glimpse of it. This thing, what you have done, same thing we will be doing in other parts also, like in list tuples, we can perform it. Even in data sets, we can have the slicing, that indexing is common. Now the other operations that you can work on is, for example, I would like to convert this string. My string name was hello everyone, and this I would like to convert this whole string into uppercase. So you can write down here print string name dot upper. That is a function, and the whole string will be converted to all the uppercase. Or I want maybe all lowercase, so you can also write lower here. So every character will be converted to lowercase. Or what you can do, you can also add something else also. For example, if you're taking input from the user, so what happens, the user by mistake also add some spaces. So I'm just writing a message here with spaces. This is the by default few spaces I've given, and 2021 batch Python, and then again some spaces I've included. So if I just print the message along with the uh, length of message, so you can see here the message was this one 2020, and it was having 30 characters including spaces. The same thing what I now do, I'm doing change here, and I'm saving the result back to message. So I am actually removing the spaces by using the function which is an inbuilt string function strip. And you can also see here, this is known as context menu, what you can see on the screen. After the dot operation, our collab is smart enough to show you what are the operations available for this particular data type. For strings, it will show different type of functions, and for list, it will show different type of functions. So you don't have to remember everything. अब आप और इजीली काम कर सकते हैं. बाकी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में आपको सब याद करना पड़ता था. Here it is very smart. It is giving you the functions, and I would like to go for strip this function. So what it do, it removes the blank spaces on the left side of the string and on the right side of the string. Run it, and you can see here after removing the spaces, the length of the message is dropped to 17. So this means 13 blank spaces were added on combining left side and right side of the message above. So you can remove the spaces by using the same command. And there are hundreds of operations, so we're not going to cover each every one. If that's what you like, you can join our batch and we will explain each and everything about Python. So people also ask me like, is there some certification you can do in Python? And I say, yeah, for a freshers, if you're looking forward, you can do the certification, and that is also what is highlighted at corporate level. So it's a Microsoft having something global recognition. So Microsoft provides the certification, and that thing is called as MTA. MTA. So we also provide the certification under the same thing, and you can see here it's globally certified. You can link it into your that LinkedIn or GitHub anywhere. It has a validity of 2 years actually, and here is the fees. If I convert to Indian currencies, it's 3696. This is what is the cost of the paper, and you can schedule it at Certiport or this person. But because the code scholar where I'm working, they have already tied up with Microsoft, so they are almost giving the paper at 50% discount. So you can connect with the team over Code Scholar if you are looking forward to give the Microsoft paper only for Python. So it's introduction to Python programming. Similarly, they are providing for certification of other domains also. So they have cured a program to give the certification. You can connect with them. Okay. So if you would like to take a screenshot, you can just take it while having a few seconds back on the YouTube live. Okay. So then the next thing comes is list. Now list, yesterday we have already told it is defined as the derived data type, and it is taken as the collection of elements of different data types. So you can have now different data types like strings, boolean, integer, float. Everything can be written in a single sequence. If you have remember array part, array was defined as a collection of homogeneous elements, but this is defined as the elements of heterogeneous elements. So I'm writing it list name is equal to, and every data type I'm including here. For example, string, I'm writing Python, a single character, a floating point, integer, complex, plus 9j, a boolean. So everything you can include here and it is going to work. So print list name and also print type. What is the type of it? How to check whether it is a list or not? So this is a list and it is defined as a collection of elements of different data types. And how to consider it is a list? By referring to this part type. So very key point here. Another point to be noted here, that where it is. What is the significance of list? What is the application of list? Use कहाँ करना है, जरूरत क्या पड़ गई derived की? So guys, like in machine learning, we are working with this part, tabular form of data. There it is called as structured data also, and somewhere you have unstructured data also. But everything comes under this Excel file, tabular form only. It's just with more number of columns. The significance of the list, the application of the list with respect to data science only I'm talking about. We have other applications also. If we talk about your web development and your database management, if you go for artificial intelligence, making games with Python, all of there we are working with list. But for example, with data science, where it is applied, so you have certain columns in the Excel file. So these columns are A, B, something name is there, and we have certain rows. So actually what is list? List is the value inside all columns. For example, this is list 1 and significance here it is list 2. And in Excel file, you can write any data type in any cell. There is no boundation on that. It is list 3 and the last one is list 4. So this is the significance of list in with respect to data science. And here also another data type comes up, which is dictionary. Just giving a word, of course I will tell you what is the significance of dictionary is. It is a pair of keys and value. This is how we write in Python. So for a dictionary which has values of equal lengths, so I'm writing here just as 1 comma 2 comma 3, so it is C1, and C2 as A, B, C. If I write this thing in a dictionary format, how will it look? It will give C1 and C2 as the column name. The column names will become keys, C1 and C2. These keys will become the column names, and the value what you are writing will become the list over here, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. This is the significance of dictionary in our data science. So the keys represent the key name and the values represent the list over there. I hope I'm clear on this one. Okay. Okay. And list is a mutable. Very simple definition. Whatever you read online, you can follow that thing. but very simple definition is it is a collect any element can be modified at any time at any position. So this is the meaning of mutable. And we have another type which is also a tuple. We have different type here, tuple, and it is immutable. That is, no element can be modified at any time at any position. I'm just writing here tuple name, and the style changes out. It's simple parenthesis. And here also I'm writing tuple name and check it out whether it is a tuple or not. So because I've written simple parenthesis, it has become a form of tuple. And now if no element can be modified, just to check whether it is true or not, I'm writing tuple name again and dot wait, and you will also see that server, when it is connected to again Python, it will show you that this has become a tuple. What are the operations you can perform? You can perform either count or index. By count we mean you can count the total number of like the frequency of the element. For example, I'm writing hey a here capital, so it will count how many times a has appeared inside the tuple. I'm just writing it one more time here, so it will be updated to 2 here. But in list, if I write down anything, you will see a lot of functions are available in list. Write down list name here after dot wait, and you can see all the functions are available. So I'm going to show 3 operations that will define that you can modify any time or modify element at any time at any position. आपको जब मर्जी हो आप उस एलिमेंट की वैल्यू चेंज कर दो या उसको हटा दो. So first thing is append. I'm appending 100 here, and you can see here after appending 100 the last element is also the last element is added. So I'm adding 100 at the last. Append will only add at the last one. So if I rerun it, I will get another 100 here. Getting the point? Append will only add at the end of the list. If you would like to add at any position inside the list, what you can write, list name dot insert, and I'm inserting it between Python and a, that is position number 1, and I'm inserting abracadabra, and again check it out whether it has been done or not. Print list name, and you will see between Python and a abracadabra. Okay, so I have added. Now how to replace, because I can modify, so you can write it again here, and replace has a different syntax of course. List name, and in the square bracket first highlight the position which element you would like to replace. So I'm replacing the 4th element, which is as per above. It is Python abracadabra a and 30.3. I'm replacing this 30.3 0 1 2 3, this 4th element, by 1 1 1 1 1 1, this long sequence. Again check out whether this action has been done or not, and you will see 30.3 is being replaced by 1 1 1 1 1. So I can modify at any time at any position. The last point to prove that we can modify is to do a removal function. So list name, and you can write a delete here. At what position you would like to delete something? I would like to delete as the 6th position. Okay, tell me what is at the 6th position with respect to this particular one. What is the 6th element? Anyone? You can see like the sixth element is Python, then abracadabra A, 1111, and then 9, and then 8 plus 9j. That is the sixth. So after deleting it, what is how the list looks now? Here it is. You can see here the sixth position has been removed. So you can perform these operations only in list but not in tuple. Now the thing comes, what is the application? So the application of the list is there wherever you can modify some elements, and tuple where you don't want to modify. So tuples are more secure. Lists are not secure. In tuples you cannot do the operations until and unless it's by brute force. Of course, with the help of coding logic, we can remove something by doing typecasting here. But it's the programmer logic. I can write it here. Tup1 is equal to list of tuple name. And now you can perform all the operations because my tup1 is not no longer a tuple. It is sorry, it is no longer a tuple. It has become a list. You can see here. So it's like typecasting. You can chew it, but actually you cannot perform any operation. So tuples are more secured, lists are not. This was the case. I hope I'm clear on these things. Now the next thing comes, if we talk about is something is dictionary. So dictionary, I've already told you, it is a key and value pair. How to write it? You can write it in the curly brackets. So you can write something as I'm writing dict name. In curly brackets, I'm passing something, and keys can be anything but not a sequence. What we mean here, that you can write key as A and pass a list over here like 1 comma 2, and I'm writing after comma, I'm writing 2 here, and I'm passing a string here. Hello, right? Python here. Print dict name. So A and 2 will become the keys, and 1 comma 2 and Python are the values. You can write anything in the values. So I'm just giving one more example. For I can write here, I can even write a dictionary within a dictionary, but I've written a list within a dictionary as of now. You can write here it's floating point numbers also, or complex numbers. So floating point 20.5, and for complex I'm writing here J. These things you can do. What you cannot do, the keys cannot be a sequence. So I cannot write here something else 1 comma 1 comma 1 to be having a value of 99, something like that. It does not allow a sequence to be there. And you can see here unhashable type. The keys, the naming part, what you are using as a column name, the column name should be a single entity. Either it can be a number or it can be a string, but it should not be a sequence. So just take care of it. Don't pass a sequence here. But in values, after the colon, you can write anything. You can write tuple, list, sets, even you can write dictionary, your integer, float, string, and boolean, complex. These things you can write after the colon as a value. I hope I'm clear on this also. Okay, great. So I'll be now taking the conditional statements. Conditional statements. And for that conditional statements, let me help you. We have something here as if else, we have for loop, and we have while loop. These three we have. What are These for and while are the loops here, and here is also a loop. And we also have break and continue, which are the conditional statements itself, what condition you are putting up, how to use it. So if else is only help you to get a choice. If not this option, then what next option you can take it up. And you will understand like how much easier it is write in Python and not in Jupyter. You will amazed to see how people are changing the career in Python. So for that, like as yesterday I also told you that there was one person who actually learned this Python programming from us, and he was now running a page on Instagram. So he has learned Python from us, and now he's spreading his knowledge among hundreds of people out there. So he will not be able to come this week, but he has sent me a video for his preparation, like so that I can show you guys how he has learned from our platform. Let me show it. So like not only thousand but lakhs of followers he is having on Instagram, and he's making beautiful content, and that it's very appealing, and people are following his page, and now he has got second source of income with respect to that. And let me show you to all of you. Let me know if it is audible also. Here it is. Okay, so this is a long journey he has completed, and still now he has just graduated, and he's having 2 lakh followers. So that was what people are doing. They are spreading knowledge in their own domain now. His name is Harshit, and the page name is, I think, Python and Machine Learning. You can look forward to his page. Similarly, we are also following that thing. We are actually spreading the knowledge by Instagram also. So you can follow us on Instagram if you anywhere you like and you want valuable content. If you would like to get offers, and what other courses we are actually spreading up, what new details we are having. So you can always subscribe to our channel and share that follow us on our social media pages. For today's attendance, please take a screenshot of this one. I'm sharing it. Okay. Please take the screenshot of this one. Is the screen visible? Okay. Or even if you have now have missed it, please just go back a few seconds, just 1 minute, and you can again take the screenshot and apply here. I request you to please don't share it in the Google or WhatsApp group somewhere. Please upload it in. It always works. It never happened that we're getting the complaint that it is not working. It always works. Just correct spellings you need. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah. So if else and break continue. Let's look at it, how it works. So if else, for that the syntax is write something, and if something is not true, just use that another statement. So syntax is if your condition, And if that thing is not true, the syntax is write colon here, after that press enter. Your statements here. And then comes else. If the above condition is not true, what other action you would like to perform? Your next stage of in statements. We also have nested if, and we have also else if. So here else if is written as L if. Again, because it is a another type of if only, we have to pass the condition here. And after that, write the statements. So yeah. So how to write, for example, I'm asking for a number from the user. I don't know what number the user is going to write. I'm just writing the logic that the number, if it is greater than 10, just say come down. If it is less than 10, just say go up. A type of game I'm playing here. So I'm writing the condition if number is greater than 10. I will pass on the message print come down. And so else elif also we can write it here. If my num equal to 10, so I can pass the message you are here. And else if the number is less than 10, I will display print go up. Okay, these are the conditions. I will wait what the user writes. So now as a user, what I will write, I'm writing 30 here. So it is saying come down because the very first condition has become true. The number is greater than 10 and rest two are false. So it is showing the very first statement. I'm going to rerun this to show you, like if I just enter 10, what will happen? You are here. The second condition has become true and the first and last are false. Now if the first and second are false, what will happen for every condition? I'm writing here just 5. So go up. If every condition what you have typed has failed, then the else will work. That now 10 conditions you have written, all of them has failed. What is the default condition you would like to do? So I would like to show the message print go up. That is the scenario. Next we have the for loop. And for loop is something where we use to ask something continuously from the user. Ask for continuous input, or if we have something like perform repetitive task. So repetitive task, for example, what is the syntax for it? The syntax is for I in range. And range, what is the minimum value? What is the maximum value? Here also, the maximum is following the conditional statement of less than, not less than equal to. How can we write, for example, I would like to print for every day in my life, I would like to just keep learning, and that's it. So I'm just writing this particular statement again and again for I in range 1 to 5. Print keep learning, keep pushing, and that's it. And you can see here 4 times it is repeated. Why 4 times? Because it started with and displayed in some somewhat similar manner like this. First, my I was in the range and it between 1 to 5. So every first step I was equal to 1. I is equal to 1, so it falls under the same range and it is printed once. Then after completing the statement, what is written inside the for loop, it will iterate. It will show I is equal to 2. By default, it is going to add to itself a 1. And this second also falls in the region 1 to 5. So again, next time this keep learning will be printed out, and then next time it will add 1 to it and it will become 3. 3 also falls under the same range. Here 3 also falls in the range of 1 to 5, so it is again printed out. And last is I equal to 4. So 1 to 4, 4 also lies between 1 to 5, but the moment it becomes I equal to 5, so this is the operator of less, not less than equal to. So 5 is equal to 5, so it says not printed fifth time, it is only printed 4 times here. So this will stop condition. It has crossed the limit for which it was asked. So anywhere if you like to repeat something continuously, you just need to know how many times you would like to repeat it. Once you have defined the condition how many times, it is just going to perform it. The next thing that comes here, the very first thing was perform repetitive task. Now I ask for continuous inputs, so I can also write something else, or continuous or display something. So my message here is learn Python and ML. I would like to print each letter of the string. So for I in range 0 till length of the whole message, I would like to go till the end of the message and print I. This I is just a iterator. Even you can write anything. I'm writing here as a the code scholar only. So this thing will also work. It is just a iterator, and you will see each character will be, or not character as of now. This index positions are printed out as of now. So what is the index position? It starts from 0, and what is the length of the message is 19. It has just pasted the index positions. Now I have to pass the value for this index position. So this has to be written in the square bracket, and before that message. For message, print each character at the particular index position. So now each character will be printed out. It looks fine to us as of now, but you can see each line is printed in the next line. So in Python version 3 and above, not below 3, version 3 and above, what will happen? You have another thing in end, that print in end. So end, what did it do? While you're performing a repetitive task, so it is performing LEARN, learn. So end will actually not go to the next line. It says whatever character you're passing first, I will add the next character with some special distance between them. So if I just run it, you can see here the special character was here space, but end did not allow my iterator to go to the next line by default. It just allowed to be there in the same line. But why my iterator was going to the next line again and again? Now that was because my end, if I just cross check for the syntax, Python print syntax, and you will see here that end was by default. Here you can see, I think here it is written. So print whatever you would like to print, write it down, and the end was also there, but by default the value of the end was /n, and /n in Python means new line. So by default, when I have passed nothing inside here, so what happened? If I don't pass anything, it was passing in the new lines. It was passing in the new line, each thing. But now I've defined my end equal to something, no, nothing. I just kept nothing here. So what will happen? It will be a continuous statement. You can see here. The same way the string was taken, the same thing was written over here. And I would like to include some special character. You can write it here, something dash, that you can also allow. So except slash n, now I would like to go with this part. So all of these things you can perform. Now here I'm applying the break and continue also. If you see carefully the message here, print message. In this learn Python and ML, I have capital P. So I will put the condition where while I'm printing everything, if anywhere I find capital P in my string, I will to like to break and come out of the loop. An example of break what I'm applying here. So same thing as above, because I'm using a loop here and my end is nothing. So my message is like if anywhere while I'm looping up, if my message of at the particular position is equal to capital P. If this condition becomes true, I would like to break, come out of the loop. Else, print every character. So you can see here, only learn and there is also space here that was printed. But the moment my message at the particular condition, the particular character has become equal to P, it has come out of the loop. That was a use case for our break. If I go for our continue here, so this means wherever the particular condition becomes true, just skip that one. So it will not perform anything here. Okay, and just to showcase here also, I'm writing here print 50. So even when the condition has become true, it has come out of the loop. It has not gone to the next line, this print 50. It has just stopped when it first encountered break. जब पहली बार ब्रेक मिला उसी टाइम लूप से बाहर आ गया, अगली बार कुछ प्रिंट नहीं किया उसने. Same thing if I write the print here also, it will skip it. I think some mistake. One more time indentation. And you can see here when the particular condition became true, it has skipped it. But again 50 is not printed out. So the moment it has encountered continue, it means skip the particular condition where it is true and come to the next one. वो वाली पूरी की पूरी स्किप कंडीशन ही आपको स्किप कर देनी है, सीधा अगले वाले कंडीशन में आ जाओ. उसने ये बताया. ठीक है. So this was the difference between your break and your continue. Okay. So that is the one. The last thing which comes is the while loop. And tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start the journey of machine learning, how to write over there. Loop. What the while loop does, it actually helps you to continuously perform action till some stopping condition. How we write it? We write something, and here we have to define the iterator. That is the upper range or lower range with respect to that. So iterator we have to define. It is like I, j, or k. Some values to be written over for it, and while condition. And after that you have to write the statements, what all action you would like to do here. Last, you remember it, you have to actually do the iterator, either iterator is equal to iterator plus 1 with respect to the region or iterator minus 1. For example, same thing, I would like to print each letter for my string message. My message is learn Python and ML. So here my position number starts from 0. I'm defining my iterator is equal to 0. I'm now writing the condition while my iterator is length of my message. The length of the message was 19 characters. So while the it moves from 0, 1, 2, 3 till 90th character of the string, that is the limit. It is less than this, print message, and for that iterator. And after that, always remember you have to perform it. Iterator is equal to iterator plus 1, and then all the characters will be printed out. Itered, sorry, it's not itered, it iter. And here it is. In this print also you can define here end, and I'm defining this time dollar sign between it, and you can see here all the things are printed out with respect to the sequence. So it is helpful, just a way or different syntax how to write, but it is just again a loop, and you can stick to this one. So people also write it here somewhere, and they also write something while equal to true, and they will perform the action till some stopping condition is not there. And that stopping condition can be something like if user has not typed q, capital Q, and then it will come out of the loop. Just look into it, you will get the help from our current file also. We have included a lot of statements below. So data structures, list, tuples, sets, we have a lot of things available below. You can just go through it. List comprehensions we have also covered, and the little bit of operations you will find it. So guys, tomorrow it will be more important how to work with pandas, and and how to start your journey with machine learning, and what is about theory of machine learning. And day after that the practical work will start with our respective algorithms. So again, I'm repeating, if you're looking for any certification at global level, you will have our institute certification once you join the batch. But if you're anywhere looking for global certification, we recommend this Python one using Microsoft. Actually, in the corporate, it is more highlighted. The cost is around 3696. You can also use, just watch at the browser and search for it. But we are as a Microsoft partners, we are giving 50% off. So you will have this exact half price. Okay. So that is for today, everyone. And thank you for attending today. If you have any doubts, you can ask anything if you would like to say. Any questions you have in mind regarding Python, machine learning. And please, like, if you have not taken the screenshot of attendance link, please just go wind a little bit, few minutes. You find the attendance link for the video. Anything, guys, you can comment up. Black screen, no audio. Okay, just let me check again. Ah, you are right. Audio is not there. It is showing like that it is going till the end, but it is not there. You're right. Okay, then I will upload on the Google Drive tomorrow. I think from Google Drive might be able to see it. It is invalid. Let me check again. No, guys, it is working. The attendance link is okay. I can see on my screen. You can also cross check. Just go wind a little bit behind the few minutes back. You'll find the correct link. Okay. And thank you, for your warm greetings and everything. Rest information you will be shared in the groups also. So tomorrow we will start with machine learning. After a few basics of Python, what is left behind, we will start with our machine learning, covering the basics, how, what all you need to know about machine learning. First of all, you're starting your journey towards very challenging stream, which is highly in demand in India and outside India also. Okay, guys, so I'm closing the session. Uh, Thank you for everything and hope you enjoyed it. You can just rewind the video and you will find the link over there. Thank you.